Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here at Laguna Seca. Fun track. There you are. Let me turn me down, because that's annoying. We're at Laguna Seca for round 8 of the Clio Cup. It's finally getting its last round in, as it was postponed for the Euros by a week. And then we got together Saturday night to finish it off. The Virtual Racers Club would like to introduce you to our new Saturday evening league, the VRC Clio Cup. The championship will run over 8 rounds, this being the 8th one, using the Renault Clio V6. Each round will consist of a 10-minute qualifying, followed by 2 30-mile distance races. The second of which will be a reverse grid of race 1's results. That's pretty much what we're dealing with. Round 8 is at Laguna Seca, and it's 14 laps each lap. I thought I'd put the information of the track in there, obviously not. There you go. I'll tell you the table before we look at the grid, as we usually do. Oh, I was in the right place for the table. 2 tables, because there's drop scores up to now. I'll let you know those also. So, before drop scores, Guesty is at the top of the pile in first place on 202 points. In second place we have Sharon on 191 points. In third place we have iBunting on 182 points. In fourth we have Thingamajig on 164 points. In fifth we have Homesick Alien on 148 points. Rido is in 6th on 126 points. Mac Attack 7th on 121 points. Flashman is 8th on 104 points. Catula is 9th on 101 points. And Rivixter 10th on 100 points. GT Racer is 11th on 39 points. JTX 12th on 30 points. And Jokus 13th on 23 points. But obviously Jokus only took part in the first round, and JTX 2 rounds, and GT Racer has taken part in 2 rounds so far. That's the table before drop scores, sorry, and let me take you to the one that has the drop scores up to and including round 7. Shuffles the table around a little bit, because iBunting is the top of the table of the drop scores with 182 points, but Guesty is second on 179 points, very close. Sharon third on 168 points, with Homesick Alien fourth on 148 points. Thingamajig is fifth on 145 points, with Mac Attack sixth on 121 points. Rido is 7th on 110 points, ahead of Flashman in 8th on 104 points. Catula 9th on 101 points, with Rivixter in 10th on 100 points, and GT Racer 39 points, JTX 12th on 30 points, and Jokus 13th on 23 points. So that's the tables before this. Oh, we've got some people in the chat. Wow. I thought I was a bit late, so I didn't think anyone would tune in, but Racer Brown is saying hello in the stream. Bunting is also saying evening all. Jokus is in the chat saying evening, and Pat saying hello thingy. Hello Pat. Let's just have a look at the grid, shall we? Now, oh my god, since the update, what is it, 1.66? That was only a couple of days ago. Oh my lord, running a lobby is just a nightmare. You can't change any kind of settings or it starts glitching. Qualifying is just busted. No matter what you do, it's just glitching. So we had a right old time on Saturday evening trying to get this race started. I think in the end it was something like 25 minutes delayed from closing rooms down and opening them and all sorts. In the end, we qualified just using the practice, 10 minutes of practice, and then we went straight into the race, because that seemed to be the only thing that worked. And unfortunately, Guesty couldn't get into the lobby. He couldn't find us at all. So Guesty was unable to attend, which put even more pressure on Mr. Bunting. Right then, let's have a look at the grid. Sorry, I've waffled on and moaned about Saturday night. It annoyed me. It really ruined my night of racing. But there we go. Homesick Alien is on the top there in pole position. He's come on strong at the end of this championship. If he'd taken part in the whole thing, who knows what could have happened. Catula in second place on the grid. third for Sharen. Then in fourth we have iBunting. Fifth, Mac Attack. Sixth, GT Racer. Flashman in seventh, with Jokers coming back for the last round in eighth. Ninth for Thingamajig, and Rivixter qualified 10th in the M&M car. That is how they line up here at Laguna Seca. What a track. It was a tough one, and we will get this race underway. So there you can see they're all lined up. I think I've done the F1 thing already. We'll look at Homesick though, as they wait for the lights for race 1 of round 8, 14 laps of Laguna Seca, and they're away. Homesick Alien looks like he's done a good start, but Catula's sneaking up the inside there, and it looks like Catula has taken the lead. Early lead for Catula, with Homesick Alien dropping down into second place, and Sharen there tidily just stuck in behind. iBunting's looking for a position as well. They're all making their way through. Mac Attack down into 5th, and GT Racer is in 6th, Flashman 7th, Joker's 8th, Thingamajig looking like he's having a go. Homesick Alien's retaking the lead around the outside there, cracking stuff. So Homesick Alien back in the lead of this race, with Catula in 2nd. What is going on with the cameras? And their 3rd, Sharen, just holding off iBunting, but iBunting's got Mac Attack very close behind, on board with Mac Attack in 5th place. We can see, no we can't, sorry, Flashman just there behind, with a GT Racer behind him, and Jokers in 8th. But we can see Mac Attack coming up the hill, looking to make a move. Oh my lord, oh my lordy lordy lordy, my lordy lord. So we've got a 2 off in that. So we will definitely have a look from the outer. So there was a Mac Attack, and Catula in 2nd spot as well. Looks like they just went a little bit too heavy into the corner, and Mac Attack also, both of them. So Homesick Alien still leading, with Sharen in 2nd spot now. iBunting up into 3rd, Flashman up into 4th place for Flashman. GT Racer 5th, Jokers in 6th, Thingamajig in 7th, and Rivixter there on Thingamajig's tail in 8th. Catula, he's got some ground to make up in 9th, with Mac Attack in 10th. Big racing back there. So Homesick Alien still leads them around, sorry, away. He leads them away as he finishes the first lap. And Homesick Alien, there you go, leading from Sharen. Sharen's looking like he's in a bit of bother from iBunting. iBunting quite close behind. Into this heavy braking for the first corner. Can iBunting do anything about the Russian sensation? It looks not. Oh, it's close there. Further down, Flashman's got a nice little bit of breathing space with Jokers. GT Racers dropped down a position. We'll have a quick. Oh, was it ages ago? So he was ahead of Jokers there, going into the final corner. And Jokers, I think he was just struggling to get onto the accelerator, and Jokers just drove past him down the straight. Jokers getting a better drive out of the final corner and getting that 5th place ahead of a GT Racer. Thingamajig in 7th, not making any kind of progress there. And Rivixter in 8th place. We've still got Catula playing catch up further back, with a Mac Attack just behind him. Homesick Alien always getting closer between Sharen and iBunting. Looks like we've got some racing ahead. Sharen trying to defend that position. And iBunting looking up the inside of every corner. He's got on the brakes, but no, he has to heavy brake to avoid Sharen, and Sharen stays there in 2nd spot. Flashman holding on to 4th ahead of Jokers, but GT Racers trying to come back at the Jokers. It's neck and neck. GT Racer, it's got a tight line round this corner though. If he hits that curb, oh, he survives that beautifully, and Joker's down into 6th place. Thingamajig heading around. Rivixter, oh, Catula's starting to catch up these guys, and oh, he's done it again. My word, he loves the curbs, and that puts Mac Attack up into 9th spot. As Catula gets himself underway again. Homesick Alien, he's not pulling out that lead though. Sharen and iBunting are matching Homesick Alien's pace out the front there. And iBunting, it looks like Sharen may be slowing him down somewhat. Homesick Alien grabbing a lap time of 34.2. Shiren a 34.2 and a 34.0 from I Bunting. So yes, I Bunting, he definitely wants to get past Shiren, but it's just so difficult in these corners. And he's just on the tail of, let's get on board because that looks cracking. So sitting on board with I Bunting, Flashman in 4th, GT Racer in 5th, Joker 6th, Thingamajig in 7th, Mac Attack now up ahead of Rivixter. So Mac Attack's got himself ahead of Rivs. We'll have a quick look to see as we're sat on board with I Bunting at the moment. You can see the alien getting away. Oh, is that a bit of contact? No, it seems all's fair. And I Bunting has made his way up into section. Shall we have a look at it from the outside as well? Because why not? So I Bunting having a look. We saw him looking at that last lap up this corner, and he's yeah, lovely bit of space there. Great respect given by both drivers. But Shiren down into 3rd, Flashman 4th, GT Racer. He's still got Joker's on his tail. Joker's not giving up. It's faster than him up the hill. Joker's going for a move up the inside. It's a hard corner to overtake her, and Joker's back end sticking out there, but he's kept it planted and moving the right way. Great driving from Joker. 7th is Thingamajig. He's got Mac Attack. Whoa, Mac Attack drifting it, and he's lost it. Oh my god, that corner is a real mummer. And Rivixter getting back that position in 8th place, putting Mac Attack in 9th, and Cthulhu coming around. Can he catch Mac Attack? Mac Attack's getting himself underway. Here comes Cthulhu. It looks like Cthulhu's gonna get it. Mac Attack's still not on the track, and there you go. Cthulhu gets ahead back into that 9th. That battle's going to continue onwards. Homesick Alien crossing the line for lap 4 of 14. Still leading. I Bunting in 2nd place. He's trying to catch up at the Alien. Homesick Alien doing a 34.1 that last time around. He was late braked into that. You saw the tyre smoke kicking up, and I Bunting 34.3, so 2/10 off of Homesick's time. Shiren just doesn't have the pace to keep up with them. Today it looks like I Bunting's pulling away from him a little bit. Flashman there. He's still got him in sight. He's got good pace in his Clio. Ahead of GT Racer, 36.4, and there's Jokers. It looks like Jokers having a bit of a moment, giving Thingamajig a little bit of hope there, because there's nothing. Oh, Thingamajig hitting the curbs hard, sending his car airborne. 36.3 from Thingamajig, poor lap time. Jokers doing a 36.4. Next to these guys doing 34.1s. And I Bunting a 34.3. Looks like Shiren's pulled a little closer to I Bunting on this lap. So Shiren still in the fight. Flashman, he's 4th place, and he's still there with them. Anything can happen. A small spin out in the front there, and Flashman will be in a great podium position. GT Racer, he's trying to catch him up, but there's a nice little bit of space for Flashman there. There's been some movement behind Thingamajig, and oh, where am I pressing? There you go. Thingamajig somehow got past Jokers. Oh, it looks like Jokers made a mistake up the hill. Oh, yes, very leery over the curbs, giving Thingamajig the opportunity to grab that 6th spot. Not quite yet. It will happen. I saw it happen. Oh, and there's Jokers again. He's having a bit of a moment in his Clio, and Thingamajig just going around the outside to claim 6th place. 7th Jokers now. Is Jokers coming back at Thingamajig? Not quite. But I think Jokers is faster than Thingamajig. It was just a mistake that's put him behind. You can see down the straight he's got a better straight line speed than, I don't know why I'm watching him. I was looking for Jokers, for heaven's sake. Yeah, and Jokers coming out of that last corner. Jokers, we've seen him do that to someone else as well on a GT Racer. He gets a great drive out of that final corner, propels him down the straight, and he gets ahead. Brilliant stuff from Jokers. Thingamajig back into 7th. Rivixter in 8th place. Cthulhu ahead of Mac Attack. But Mac Attack's staying very close to Cthulhu. Homesick Alien. Oh, Shiren. Shiren's ahead of I Bunting. We'll have a quick... Oh, there we see where I Bunting went a little bit wrong. He decided to do a bit of rallying on lap 5. Took his Renault out there nice and wide there. Great wide line he's taking there to try and get in. And Shiren, ooh, a little tap from Shiren, but I don't think he was expecting it. High Bunting looks like he let Shiren through. Maybe he thought he'd come out in front of Shiren, but... So Shiren now up into second spot. Homesick Alien leading. We're on lap 5 of 14. Flashman is having a corker. It's there at 35.9 last time around for Flashman. Look, you can still see second and third. This is awesome stuff. Whoa, careful, Flashman. Keep it under control. GT Racer in fifth at 35.4 from GT Racer last time around. Flashman, I said, at 35.9, so Flashman's got to be careful, because he's got GT Racer about half a second faster. Oh my word, there's been loads of chats. Bunting saying stupid update. Racer Brown saying cha-cha-cha. Pat saying update 166. Maybe they missed a 6 off at the end, yeah. Guesty saying evening all. Racer Brown saying icky birthday mucker. Guesty, oh yeah, happy birthday. I'm not singing. Racer Brown, Bunting saying happy birthday, and Bunting also saying, yeah, I pulled out in front of him. There you go. And that's why Shiren... Oh no, Shiren's down. No, Shiren's there. And Bunting's dropped away from Shiren a little bit. He did a 38.5 that last time around. 36 for Shiren. This helps Homesick in his 34s. Pulling away. And Flashman might be getting closer, but GT Racer looks like he's getting closer to Flashman as well. 35.6 last time around for GT Racer. Flashman 36.2. So Flashman, he's got to pull his socks up. He can see second and third just ahead of him, and he's got GT Racer, the South African, closing down on him. And Thingamajig has got himself back ahead of Jokers. Jokers out wide, but it looks like Jokers has got the pace on Thingamajig, so I don't know how long Thingamajig can stay ahead of Jokers. He did a 37.6 last time around. Jokers a 37.6 also, dead on. So Cthulhu is in 8th now. Rivixter dropping further back, and Makatax dropped further back from Cthulhu. And there is the Rivs. He did say post-race he really does not like Laguna Seca, which I can't understand. It's a beautiful track. You get a lovely groove going on there. So Homesick Alien absolutely obliterating the rest of the field. Shiren in second with Bunting in third place. Trying to close down on the Russian sensation. Flashman still holding that fourth, but GT Racer getting ever closer. Flashman coming to the line, and he's pulled a 36.3. GT Racer a 35.8, so he's ever getting closer. Joker's back ahead of Thingamajig. That battle for 6th and 7th rages on. Thingamajig doing a 37.9 this time round, with Jokers doing a 37.6. Cthulhu in 8th. Is he going to catch these guys up? He's just done a 35.3. He's quite a way behind though. I don't think he can catch up. We've lost a Rivixter, it seems. So Makatak in 9th place. Homesick Alien on an absolute... Let's get on boards. I know there's not much to see, except for some mighty fine driving as he hits through the corkscrew, onto the brakes, in third gear, total control. Look at that, onto the accelerator, up through the gears, 4th, 5th, coming through the tight left. Well, it's fast left, sorry. He's not even knocked the gears down for that right-hander. This is heavy braking here though. Here he goes down, and stays only in third. My word, he's carrying speed through these corners. Absolutely amazing with those gears. So Homesick Alien putting another good lap together, a 34.6. Shiren still ahead of Bunting, a 34.9 from him that lap. Bunting managing a 35.1. Although Bunting has the fastest lap with a 34.068. Flashman doing a 35.6 his last time around. It looks like he's pulled away from GT Racer. Well, he's still there. He's still looming, is a GT Racer on Flashman. Then we've got this battle between Thingamajig and Jokers. These two have been at it for virtually the last 3 or 4 laps. Look at them. So sitting on board with 7th place, Thingamajig, as he battles with the Williams Renault of the Jokers. Jokers is out wide. Is this the move for Thingamajig to grab that 6th spot, and he's just there. Joker's in 7th, clinging on. Catula a lot faster than these boys, just on a 34.7, and I think we're just over halfway through the race. He might catch these boys up by the end. So Homesick Alien flying out in front. Shiren, he's keeping iBunting exactly where he wants him, behind. And iBunting, he doesn't seem to be able to close down the Russian sensation. Doesn't seem to have the pace he had earlier in the race. And Flashman just back there. We can see, we'll get on board with GT Racer as he tries to catch Flashman up. Jokers is back ahead of Thingamajig. We should have stuck with that battle, shouldn't we? Sorry, let's have a quick look. Well, because one of them's me, and it feels weird watching and commentating on me. But yes, Jokers is in a great 6th spot. He did a 35.7 his last time around. 35.6 from Thingamajig. So these two both lifting up the pace. The later into the race we go. No, 38.1 from Thingamajig then. And Joker's doing a 37.07. So these two making similar mistakes and similar lap times between the two of them. The GoPro Clio versus the Lambert Labatt, or the Williams Renault. And those two hard at it on lap 9 of 14. Homesick Alien absolutely rinsing this one. Shiren, he's got that lead on iBunting, and iBunting can just not close it down. A 36.1 from Mr. Bunting last time around. With Flashman still in that 4th. 36.2 from Flashman last time around. GT Racer 35.6. He must be getting closer. Yes, you can see in his sights Mr. Flashman. And Jokers is in 6th with Thingamajig in 7th. Cthulhu in 8th spot. At the moment we're watching a GT Racer closing in on Flashman. He gets his fastest to 35.4 last time around. As he heads into the first corner, heavy on the brakes, the double apex left-hander. Just waiting a century to put the accelerator back down. It's back down. He didn't even use the curb there on the right hand. Now he's going around the right-hander, a little lift, maybe a dab at the brakes just to help her out, turning in, and then another slight lift. Ooh, he's out wide on that one. Up into 6th gear as he chases down a Flashman, onto the brakes, up the hill, around the left-hander, getting up to the corner that takes all the balls. Stay off the curbs and go through it as fast as you possibly can. There you go. My word, it's caught a couple of people out today at that corner. Thingamajig is back ahead of Jokers. These two just won't stop. Cracking stuff from these pair. But when I hang around with them, they don't seem to... Oh, Flashman, Joker's having a bit of a step out there, giving Thingamajig a little bit of breathing space. Ahead of Jokers in 7th and Cthulhu in 8th. Oh, we've lost Mac Attack as well. I did not even notice during the race that we'd lost a Mac Attack. So down to 8 runners. Homesick Alien in the lead from Shiren. Shiren a 36.5 from him last time around, and iBunting managing a 34.6. So iBunting in the last 3 laps, maybe on a push to try and catch the Russian sensation. Flashman, he's gonna maybe have to defend that 4th place from GT Racer. He seems to be edging ever closer. Thingamajig in 6th place. He's dropped... Oh no, he hasn't dropped Jokers. Jokers is still with him. Let's get on board with Jokers as he hunts himself a Thingamajig. Pushing a little bit, asking for a bit more of the road, sliding through that corner. You can see Thingamajig edging away from Jokers as he's pushing too hard into these corners. He's off wide again, And where is Catula? Catula's still quite far back from these gents. But Joker's pushing hard now, driving hard, and asking more from the Clio than wants to give. Homesick Alien leading the way still. He's eased off though. He did a 35.2 that last lap. Thought he'd have a break. Thought, I've got 10-second lead. Oh, and it looks close between Bunting and Shiren. Bunting has closed down on the Russian sensation. The Russian sensation moving over to defend. If you're going to grab me toe, then you're not getting the inside line. Bunting getting that fastest lap that last time around. Look at that, bumper to bumper. And Bunting's gone out wide. Oh, is he going to run out of track? He keeps it on the track. Maybe to get a better run on Shiren for this next corner. He does look good, but he's got no space on the inside. These corners, the nature of these corners, they're very fast. It's hard to sling it up and pull off a cracking move up the inside. Around here at Laguna Seca, you got to wait for those heavy braking areas, because these fast swooping corners, it's tough to make a move. Flashman then still safe from GT Racer as we're on lap 12, and it's Shiren who's under the most pressure at the moment as we're heading in to the final couple of laps. Bunting, look at that, very close through the corkscrew, and Bunting having a look up the inside of Shiren, and it's very tight between these two. Bunting needing as many points whilst Guesty's not here, because the drop scores just means but Guesty will drop this score instead of the score he dropped before. Bunting, he just can't get any traction up the side of Shiren. Shiren doing a very good lap that last lap of 34.9, and we're up lap 13 now. It's this lap and then the next lap, and it's over for these guys. Flashman still holding that 4th spot, and GT Racer looks like he's dropped back. He's got Thingamajig chasing him down. So GT Racer, oh yeah, 46.9. He must have made a huge mistake on that lap. And Thingamajig, you can see a Red Bull ahead of him. Jokus, he's dropped away from Thingamajig, but Catula still too far as they go into these final 2 laps. Homesick Alien, an absolute masterclass from the Alien in his Renault Clio Nescafe Blend 37. And he is absolutely owning here at Laguna Seca. Shiren still defending from Bunting. Bunting all over the back of Shiren. Shiren might need some cream because he's got an Bunting rash on his behind. Let's get on board. Look how close this is. Bunting having a look one way, having a look the other way, under braking. It's this final corner. Think the best move to make. He's gone out wide, he's swung it through, he's hoping to get a better drive off of Shiren, but it looks like the gap between them is a bit bigger. Shiren getting a better drive through that final corner, and Bunting is going into the final lap, still in 3rd place. Shiren in that 2nd spot. It's all to fight for though. Shiren just clinging on, it seems, these last few laps, defending great against Mr. Bunting, but it's been a struggle for the Russian to keep him behind. Further down, Flashman still in that 4th, but we saw GT Racer was falling back towards Thingamajig. But on the last lap, I just don't think Thingamajig can do anything about that. Let's go back to these two. This is where the battle is on track. Bunting trying to look around the outside, flip it over to the inside. There's nothing going. He's trying to apply that pressure on the Team 13 driver, the Team 13 Clio, doing an absolutely astounding job staying ahead of the juggernaut that is Bunting. And meanwhile, Homesick Alien leading this race. Oh, it's close. It looked like iBunting was going for a move then. They've only got 2 more corners. Oh, there's been a tap. There's been a tap. Was there a tap? Possibly not. It might have just been a lag spike. So we're seeing Homesick Alien cross the line. And yeah, it looks like iBunting has given it back to Shiren. So Shiren grabs a 2nd spot in the end. And iBunting, grabs the final podium. Tickaboo, my son, Flashman, bringing her home for 4th place. Cracking race from Flashman. Did not waver under any pressure as GT Racer was closing in on him. Kept his head down, kept it consistent. Great 4th. GT Racer, it's got Thingamajig right up his jacksy, but he grabs that 5th place ahead of Thingamajig in 6th. Jokus coming through in 7th. Ahead of Cthulhu, who we saw make a mistake on that first lap and put him right out there. Oh, I've let it run out. I usually pause it and go through them. Here we go. We'll go into the 2nd race then. It's going to be a quick one. Quick transition. It is late though, isn't it? You guys don't want to be hanging around. Don't forget to hit like and smash subscribe. Just use the tip and see if you can click subscribe just with the tip of it. Racer Brown in the chat, great racing from Bunting and Shiren, and congratulations Homesick. Yes, Homesick, that was an absolute masterclass from the Alien there. The UFO dropped him off. And then after a couple more lobby shenanigans of closing and opening, Guesty managed to get back in for this 2nd race. Let me get rid of all of those. Let's have a look. So yeah, Guesty returns for the 2nd race with Mac Attack in. Oh, it's a reverse grid. Cthulhu, Jokus, Thingamajig, GT Racer, Flashman, iBunting, Shiren, and Homesick Alien at the back. So Guesty leads them away. Jill saying, "Well done, Homesick." Racer Brown said, "And hit the bell icon and hit all." Racer Brown, so you don't miss any of the races. That's it. I should be more like that, shouldn't I? Don't forget to hit the bell icon and hit all, so you won't miss a single race. Thanks, Racer Brown. So Guesty has led them away. Sorry, I was so busy pushing. So Mac Attack in 2nd. Cthulhu has got Jokus very close behind. Thingamajig in 5th. GT Racer 6th. Flashman 7th. iBunting in 8th. Shiren and Homesick Alien. They're all holding position so far from the rolling start. Looks like Jokus has made an early move on Thingamajig, but they're neck and neck going through the corner. Thingamajig edging forward ahead of Jokus. They're battling it out on lap 1 already, continuing their fight from race 1, and there goes Thingamajig up into 4th, but he's gone a little wide, and Jokus is going up the inside of him. Thingamajig down into 5th place. Oh my word, Jokus has grabbed that 4th straight from Thingamajig there. Thingamajig can't do anything about it, and GT Racer having a look at the GoPro Clio to see if there's anything on board. iBunting behind him. Shiren, who's dropped back down. Flashman's dropped back a couple of positions behind Shiren, and there's some more moving there. iBunting getting ahead. Oh, I've got to look at that. He did that in the corkscrew. Let's have a quick look at that again. Sorry, GT Racer, but I think he overtook you in the corkscrew there. That's stunning stuff. So there we go. Oh, up alongside GT Racer, and there you go. He's through. iBunting up into 6th. Behind Thingamajig in 5th, Jokus 4th, Cthulhu 3rd, Mac Attack holding on to that 2nd, and Guesty pulling away from the field. Look at him, he's going to show off this pace. And Mac Attack holding 2nd place, Cthulhu 3rd. Oh, more moving around. iBunting has got himself ahead of Thingamajig, under braking in that final corner. No, has he? No, Thingamajig's come back at iBunting. iBunting in 6th, but he's got his laser eyes set on that GoPro car. Oh, down into the braking there, looking up the inside of Thingamajig. Sees the lovely stickers, livery of the GoPro Clio. Let's see what else we can see on there. Oh, and Thingamajig's asking for a bit of curb. Mac Attack, Cthulhu, and Guesty still your top 3. can see Bunting is going to make a move on the GoPro anytime soon. This is the move. There he goes up the inside. Beautiful. Is it? Has he outbraked himself? He's out there on the edge. Thingamajig's come back at him in fifth. Oh, God, sorry. Fifth place. And Bunting making a meal of the minnow. That is Thingamajig. Thingamajig writing checks that his ego can't cash. So Guesty leading the way. Look at him pulling away each lap. Makatak in second, Catula in third. Jokus in a great fourth place. Bunting is ahead of Thingamajig. We've lost Thingamajig. Oh my word, what did Thingamajig do? Pulled away just at the right time, didn't I? I knew what was going to happen to me. So Thingamajig into the corkscrew. Oh, there you go. He dipped it. He dipped it. Like a Dorito. Dipped it in the chili. So Guesty leading the way from Makachak. Tulu in third. Jokus is under threat from Bunting. Look at him. Bunting driving like a man possessed at the moment, slicing through the field up into fourth place. Jokus in fifth. GT Racer in sixth. Sharen in seventh, with Flashman holding that eighth place just ahead of the Alien. And you think the Alien is going to make work of Flashman. We saw his pace in the first race, did we, of Homesick Alien? We know he can go at least 2 seconds faster than that. Down there into the braking zone. Beautiful stuff. Oh, that was the wrong button. That's the right button, sorry. Beautiful stuff from the Alien, straight up the inside of Flashman. Flashman trying to come back at the Nescafe car, but cannot manage it. In ninth we've got Flashman with Thingamajig playing catch up in 10th spot. Guesty there getting the fastest lap on lap 2 of everyone, a 34.1. Oh my word, he would have been a force to be reckoned with in the first race. What a shame he couldn't get in. It's not like the host was racked with guilt and had some sort of weird vote in Discord to see if we should rerun the race again. Catula holding on to third, with Bunting getting ever closer to Cthulhu. There's a flag. Oh my God, Makatak's had an off. Oh my lord, the corkscrew claims another. So Makatak in a great second spot. Looks like he's braked a little awkward there. And there you go, he's dipped it. He's dipped it also. They're all on the Doritos today as he tries to re-enter, and he's dropping positions. He's dropping it like it's hot. He's down to ninth though. Thingamajig not fast enough to catch up with the Mac. And oh my God, Flashman's now having issues. Holy schmoly, what is happening out there? So there's Flashman in eighth. Oh, he bit the curb a little bit, and the back end just wanted to meet the front. And Flashman dropping positions there as Thingamajig moves up into ninth. Guesty though, look at him. Flying. Catula in second, just ahead of Bunting. There's some movement here. GT Racer. Oh, Sharen's had a big issue. Sharen's had a bit of an issue. Let's have a look. Oh no, Sharen's had an issue ages ago. Oh no, Sharen is down the field. Sorry, I thought he was in third. So, no, there is no issue from Sharen. Sorry, I've just gone back 20 seconds for no reason. It must have been GT Racer, and I saw something moving around. Jokus and... I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, I think it was Jokus and a GT Racer. Where's Jokus? Oh, Jokus had an off. That's who I was looking for. Sorry guys. So there you go. Jokus was just ahead, late braked into that last corner and went for the long route around. And he's trying to feed back on just ahead of Makatak. But Makatak has got the momentum. Oh, maybe not. So Jokus flooring it to try and stay ahead of at least Thingamajig and Jokus meeting each other on track again. Awesome. But Jokus not far behind Makatak, getting himself back up and running. So Guesty trouncing it. Look at him, miles ahead of Cthulhu, who's just ahead of Bunting. GT Racer holding that fourth ahead of Sharen. Sharen now. Who else is it? No, it was Jokus. That's it. Sorry. So Sharen very close behind the South African. And there he's going for that inside line. But GT Racer standing firm. Ooh, Oh, Shiren thinking better of going up the inside in that corner. And all the time they've got Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien coming up alongside Shiren, saying your hesitation is my gain. And Homesick Alien up into 5th ahead of the Russian, chasing down the South African. I won't do it, sorry. So GT Racer, oh GT Racer, he's gone to build a sandcastle now. Homesick Alien's up to 4th, Shiren 5th, and there is GT Racer in the sand. Joker's 7th ahead of Mac Attack. Mac Attack's got himself ahead of Thingamajig. Oh no, yeah, Mac Attack slipped down, didn't he, behind Joker's? I thought Joker's was ahead behind Mac Attack. I don't know, I'm losing track. And Flashman keeping track of those guys there. Oh, GT Racers come back on just ahead of Joker's. This is like the Gone Off Club down here. A little crowd further back. And Joker's beautiful move on GT Racer. GT Racer struggling at the moment. And oh no, where did Joker's come from? So Joker's 6th. GT Racer there. He's got Mac Attack looking up his inside. Very close racing. If we get on board with a Thingamajig, we can see the tight battle at the front here. Oh, well, not at the front, but between 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. Flashman not too far behind either. GT Racer, he's gone out a bit wide there. Mac Attack going for a move. Up the inside, they're side by side. It's a very fast corner, this one, to be side by side. And GT Racer, oh, heavy braking, and there goes Mac Attack's having a bit of an issue. And Thingamajig coming through. Well, I might watch that from outside. That was, yeah, to do some diverted avoiding there. It was looking scary. Mac Attack heavy. I mean, GT Racer got out of that one, and then Mac Attack lost the back end, and Thingamajig moved himself up into 7th spot. And he's chasing down Jokers. Guesty still leading. Wow! He's gone into the 33s, a 133.637. Catula in 2nd place. He's got a Homesick Alien who has got ahead of Shiren. Oh, he's just deleted that. Bugger. Guesty, go on Thingy, great stuff. Hey, happy birthday, bud. So Homesick Alien then in 3rd spot, just ahead of Shiren. Shiren's looking though, he wants that position back, he wants the podium. They're both heavy on the brakes. Tyre smoke everywhere. But Homesick Alien holding on to that position. Joker's in 5th. And what's this little battle? Bunting, where was he? I don't know. He dropped back on that lap, he looks like, into Thingamajig's clutches. I don't know when that happened. I don't know whether or not to flick back, how long ago it happened. Oh, shall I risk it? Because I don't honestly know what happened to Bunting. Sorry, guys. Just for my own curiosity, where was he? Was he always in 6th? There we go. Oh, it was a big one. He's chasing down Catula. He's really on Catula's tail. It's all looking good, and then, oh, there you go. He just asked a little bit too much from the Clio, and there she goes, backwards. As he sees the rest of the field flooding through, he's trying to get back on the track. Just ahead of, no, there goes Jokers through, and that is how Bunting ended up in 6th, just ahead of Thingamajig. Mac Attack right on the tail, and Flashman's caught these guys up. We've lost GT, oh yeah, we saw GT Racer, heavy braking out the way. And Flashman on the tail of Mac Attack, who's on the tail of Thingamajig, who's on the tail of Bunting. Look at this little battle we've got going on down here. And there we see Mac Attack trying to go around the outside of the GoPro Clio as the GoPro Clio tries to have a go at Bunting. Meanwhile, Joker's sitting just in front of these guys, thinking, yeah, you guys battle it out. And Mac Attack there, very brave through that corner. It looked like he took a bit of one of the sausages with him, and they can make you bounce a little bit. Mac Attack just, I can't cut away from this. Bunting getting himself ahead of Thingamajig, but Thingamajig trying to have a look at Bunting. And Mac Attack clinging onto the back of these guys. That's cracking racing. We'll have to come back to that with Guesty leading. by a mile. Cthulhu in second. He's got Homesick Alien and Shiren are absolutely in and locked in a battle of Lord of the Rings proportions. Me, Shiren. Get it? Sauron? Shiren? No. Ooh, and Shiren having a look up the inside, and Homesick Alien's out wide, but so Shiren. Oh my word. What a battle these two are having. We've seen these two battle throughout this Clio Cup. And they must be quite equal in pace, because they find each other on track. And there goes Shiren again for an outside line on the Alien, but the Alien holds fast. Can Shiren swing it up the inside? He's trying to, but Homesick Alien on that accelerator and staying ahead. So Guesty leading from Cthulhu. Then we have the battle between Homesick Alien and Shiren. Then we've got iBunting. iBunting's managed to get ahead of Jokers, and Mac Attack's managed to get ahead of Thingamajig. Thingamajig's out wide, and Flashman's followed him in sympathy, but Flashman ever so close, but he's gone wide again in that corner. And this little crowd has left them behind. iBunting in 5th with Jokers in 6th. Ahead of Mac Attack in 7th place. What a cracking little race this is at Laguna Seca in the little Renault Clios. Guesty trouncing it. Cthulhu holding that second spot like a boss. Shiren is ahead of the Alien. We should see that. These two, he's been trying for long enough. So let's see how he does it. So Shiren in 4th, he's on the outside there. Is he going to try and flip it up the inside of the Alien? And that looks exactly what he's done. Lovely piece of driving from the Russian. They don't mess around, but ooh, took a big curb there. He was lucky to survive, and Homesick Alien now down in 4th, but as good as the Alien can defend, he can attack just as well. So now Shiren is in for heavy pressure load, huge payload. Racer Brown in the chat saying nice, I'll be clipping that, as will Talleyrand for definite. I don't know what I say, honestly. I don't think, I just talk. So what I said, something came up. Yeah, we've got TikTok now, you should find us. Something came up today, oh no, the other day. I don't even remember saying it. Something about spanking me, and honestly, I don't even remember it. It's crazy. But Homesick Alien dropping away from the Russian. The Russian has got it under control now. He's learnt from the first race, and he's on it. Guesty, meanwhile, disappearing. The final round, he's going off into the sunset with his trusty steed. Guesty Eastwood out there. Cthulhu, Fernando doing a cracking job. Bit of a nightmare of a first race, but this one, I suppose, a bit lonely. He hasn't seen anyone. Shiren, oh no, Shiren's having a bit of an off. Where's Homesick? Homesick was right up his tailgate, and now he's dropped back a little bit. And Shiren gets away with having a small off. iBunting in 5th, trying to chase these boys down after his huge mistake. And he's not too far behind. If they battle each other too much, he could be involved there. Oh my god, Shiren's up in 2nd place. Oh my word. What has Cthulhu gone and done? He looks like he's going slow there. Oh, he's out wide, he's out wide. He's on the back end, the bloody Clios. And the slingy, slidey back ends has caught Cthulhu out, and he's down into 4th as Shiren moves up into 2nd place with the Alien chasing him down. Cthulhu in 4th, iBunting in 5th. Jokers is holding that 6th place ahead of Mac Attack in 7th. Thingamajig in 8th, and he's got Flashman very close behind in 9th. This battle continues. Also in the chat, Racer Brown saying, yeah, there is one in the first race as well, lap 13 at Talleyrand. And Racer Brown says, mine is for the passers. Oh, right, sorry. I thought it was the useless things that I say. So Guesty is a huge Guesty. That's a huge gap you've got. Shiren just ahead of the Alien. The Alien coming back. What are we on? Lap 9. 9 of 14. Sorry, I haven't been watching the Aliens on the inside. But the Rushki has it under control. And Homesick is not giving up on this race. Geez, we're only halfway through. This feels like I've gone backwards a lot, though, and I've done a lot of replays in this race. Sorry. I was trying not to make you have it late. Oh, and the Alien having a little wiggle on. My words. He's recalculating. In the alien brain of why the physics of that happened right then. What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong button, sorry. Guesty in first. Shiren hanging it out in the corner. The Alien will punish him eventually for one of these. And there we go. Shiren having to concede that second spot, knowing that that was just one mistake too far. And the Alien is up into second. Shiren, though, regroups. We've got a lot of laps left. Well, 5 included, 6 if you include this one, but they're near the end of it. And Catula's still in the shout there. Catula coming back with a bang against the Russian, the Spanish. I love how many different nationalities we have in here with the Polish. Is GT Racer not here anymore? Oh, did GT Racer go? I didn't even... Oh, he did have a big one though, didn't he? So maybe didn't fancy finishing. So a 35.7 from Flashman. Thingamajig doing a 35.8. Nothing between these two. Look, they've been very close this whole race. After 10 laps, there's Makatak just ahead of them at 37.6. Joker's having a cracker in 6th place. Bunting trying to catch up. The little clown ahead of him. Catula in 4th. Shiren in 3rd. Homesick Alien in 2nd place. And Guesty there, flying off the edge of the map, man. Nearly 2 corners ahead of the rest of the field. Oh, Shiren. Catula's made a move on the Russian. So he's quite far back, so I'm guessing Shiren's had another moment. Another insane moment in his Clio. He loves to sling that Clio into the corners here at Laguna Seca. But he is getting punished for it, and there goes Fernando up the inside of him, back into a podium position. The Team 13 driver, I'm sure, will not give up too easily, with 4 laps still to go of this final race of the final round of the Clios. And Shiren looking like he's trying to get up the inside of Catula, but he can't do it at the moment. Catula maintains that podium position. I bunted Makatak. Flashman, oh, Thingamajig's had a mission. He did a good fast lap. He's moved ahead of Joker, so maybe, I don't know what's gone off. How far back do I have to go for this? Not very far. He wasn't that far anyway, was I? I was only just ahead of Flashman. As I come into this corner, ask for a bit of curb, and there I go. Off straight. Lovely stuff. Well done. UK knob. So, Thingamajig drops down into 9th spot. Joker's now is what we're looking for. We saw him dropping back. And he's just hanging that car out, but he slings it, grabs it from the edge of going, and there it goes. Oh my words. When she goes, she goes. So Joker's getting back on track. Can Thingamajig catch up? Joker's, yes, there you go. Thingamajig moving up into 8th ahead of Jokers, but Guesty crossing the line to start lap 11 with the fastest lap of the race, a 33.467. Homesick Alien in that 2nd spot, miles away from Guesty, but good points for the Alien there with his battle with Thingamajig in the table, even though he's done 2 rounds less. Catula in that 3rd, but Shiren is not letting it go. Shiren on the Jackson. Shiren, oh, late for Shiren. He's gone to the curbs to try and avoid. And oh my word, Catula comes back. Shiren, I think he just mistimed his braking, tried to avoid Catula over the curbs. And Catula, as calm as can be, just drives around him. Shiren regrouping. Still a few laps to go. I bunt in. He's getting faster. He did a 34.4 on lap 9. But he's not catching up these two. Shiren having another go at the Spaniard around the outside. My gosh. My gosh, Catula maintaining that third spot, but Shiren is throwing everything he's got at the Spaniards. And we're seeing some absolutely cracking racing. Cthulhu really far out onto the curbs. Shiren trying to pull up alongside as they're heading up towards the corkscrew. Shiren's just edged ahead. 2 into the corkscrew does not fit, but these two manage it. And Shiren just ahead of Cthulhu, but Cthulhu is on his tail trying to get that inside line into the next corner. And is Cthulhu going to do it? They're alongside each other. And Cthulhu, he just edges ahead into third. And Shiren is now on the inside, so Shiren should just edge ahead. And oh my God, this is some cracking racing between Cthulhu and Shiren. And there's Cthulhu on the inside of that final corner, and Shiren's out wide, but no, he doesn't cost him. And all of this battling between Cthulhu and Shiren is letting this man, iBunting, get back into the fight. 34-2 from iBunting that last lap. Cthulhu managing a 36-8 and Shiren a 30. They're costing each other time. Shiren's again trying it down the inside of that first corner. He fancies it, but Cthulhu, cool as a cucumber, just holds his line. And Shiren just sits behind, and iBunting draws closer. Mac Attack in 6th. There is other people in this race, I promise. There's Mac Attack in 6th, Flashman in 7th. Flashman just managing his fastest lap of the race on lap 11 with a 1:35.142. Thingamajig in 8th place, a 35.4 from him last time around. And Jokus, ooh, he's had 2 rough laps, has Jokus. And Guesty doing a 33.6 his last time around. My gosh, the faster he goes, the guiltier I feel for him not being able to get into the first race. Homesick Alien in 2nd spot. And this battle, this is the battle. Way, and there goes Cthulhu. It looked like he'd gone deep into the corkscrew, and that's it. His goose is cooked, and Shiren up into 3rd. iBunting grabs that 4th from Cthulhu. Although I imagine iBunting wanted Cthulhu to stay ahead of Shiren. That was his best option. Now Shiren being released with this next lap and 1 more to go. They're just starting lap 13, but it's very close. Anything can happen in the next 2 laps. Shiren in 3rd ahead of iBunting, and Cthulhu very strong behind these guys also. Oh, look, iBunting, I thought he was late braking it and drawing ever closer to the back of Shiren. Mac Attack in 6th place, just ahead of Flashman. Very close from them two. Thingamajig a little bit further back, ahead of Jokus in 9th. And Ghetto Guesty getting another fastest lap, a 1:33.281 on lap 12. He is absolutely flying out there with Homesick Alien in 2nd spot. Shiren just holding that line ahead of iBunting. Shiren, he's been under so much pressure. He's raced everyone, and he had a massive one with Homesick Alien, had a massive one with Cthulhu, and now it looks like at the end of the race he's going to have a massive one with iBunting. Awesome stuff. Oh, what a send-off these guys are giving the Clios. Ooh, both of them right there on the brakes. Shiren hitting the curb, bouncing the car a little bit, giving iBunting a chance to pull alongside, but Shiren's got that inside line now. iBunting's trying to switch it around, and Shiren's out wide, and it looks like iBunting's got a good move. iBunting's there, Shiren's trying to come across to protect his line, but I think it's too late. iBunting's got too much on him, and we're on the last lap, and iBunting just edging up to that podium position. Shiren, he must be absolutely fuming, and Cthulhu's still there having a look, and oh my God, iBunting's gone out wide, and Shiren's managed to get that. Oh, well, I don't know, we'll see. Shiren there 3rd, Cthulhu in 4th, and iBunting, I don't know if that was under late, but it didn't look like Shiren was close to him, in all fairness. I thought it was under braking, but I've made calls before and been wrong. But Shiren in 3rd, but Cthulhu, oh, Shiren's out wide now. Shiren's out wide, and Cthulhu's back up into 3rd. So 3 different people have been in 3rd on this final lap. What a race these 3 have had. Honestly, cracking stuff from the 3rd, 4th and 5th person in this race. Mac Attack in 6th, sorry. Flashman 7th, Thingamajig in 8th, and Jokers in 9th. Guesty's just coming up to the final corner. There's Catula ahead, and Shiren and iBunting, they're not done yet. iBunting says there's still time here, but we cut here to see Guesty cross the line to take yet another win in the Clio Cup. Guesty having a cracking season. Homesick Alien, the next on track, coming around to grab a second spot. And what a round he's had with a win and second place from the back. He started, remember, made his way through and got second spot in the end. Catula is grabbing third on iBunting. He's ahead of Shiren. Oh my word, oh my word. Hang along, hang along. Let's see what happens. Shiren, oh, Shiren went deep in that final corner, too deep, giving iBunting the place. So there goes Catula grabbing the final podium. Take a boo, my son. And oh my lord, iBunting having a bit of a spin. Shiren in fifth. Mac Attack comes across the line in sixth spot, with Flashman in seventh. Thingamajig bringing it home in eighth place. And Jokus grabbing ninth in that final race. So, what an absolute corker from Guesty and Homesick Alien. And the battle between Catula, iBunting and Shiren was awesome stuff. So, as it's the final round, before it's been posted, I've not even posted them yet, I'll tell you the tables. The final tables in the champion, if I can find it. So, the championship has ended with, this is before dropped scores, I believe. Hang on. No, that is drop scores. Sorry. I was going to read you out the drop scores before the non-drop scores. This is the non-drop scores. So, before dropped scores, Guesty finished at the top of the table on 226 points. Shiren in second on 218 points, with iBunting in third on 209 points. Thingamajig fourth on 184 points, with Homesick Alien in fifth on 181 points. Mac Attack sixth on 140 points. Flashman seventh on 127 points. Rido in eighth on 126 points. Catula in ninth on 124 points. Rivixter 10th on 100 points. A GT Racer in 11th on 58 points. Joker's 12th on 41 points. And JTX 13th on 30 points. But that is not the official championship. That's before the dropped scores. This exclusive, like I said, they've not even been posted. I'm going to post them tomorrow in Discord, so not even the guys that took part know what the final scores are. The final scores, Mr. Dawes is at the top of the championship, and the winner of the first Clio Cup championship in the Virtual Racers Club is iBunting. Congratulations. So iBunting wins the championship with 209 points. Guesty in second on 203 points. Shiren finishing in third on 195 points. Homesick Alien, with 2 rounds less, with only 1 round dropped, finishes in fourth on 181 points. Thingamajig in fifth on 165 points. Mac Attack sixth on 140 points. 7th for Flashman on 127 points. 8th for Rido on 126 points. Catula in 9th on 124 points. Rivixter 10th on 100 points. GT Racer in 11th on 58 points. Joker's 12th on 41 points. And JTX in 13th, 30 points. So, huge congratulations to iBunting on his championship. And well done to Guesty and Shiren, second and third in the table. Hoo-wee. So, let's have a quick look in the chat for the stream. Racer Brown says, yeah, under brakes. Racer Brown says, great racing. Another clip there as well. Racer Brown saying, congratulations, Guesty. Guesty saying, congratulations, iBunting. Racer Brown says, congratulations, Bunting. Yes. So that was the Clio Cup. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully there'll be a season 2 soon, because it was just so much fun. And join us on Thursday for the WRX Challenge. Join us on Friday for the qualifying of the Nürburgring 24-hour, 2.5-hour race. And then Sunday for the final of the HPEC, another champion. My word, Talleyrand won the Max 5s on Friday. So we've had Talleyrand as a champion, iBunting champion, and now we'll be looking to Sunday to see who the next champion is. Racer Brown. No, I think Matt Psycho's in with a shout. I think mathematically Matt Psycho can still get it from Racer Brown, so it's worth tuning in. Thank you for watching. I was your broadcaster. Oh, she's hid all my notes. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Barry Cade. Thank you for watching, and check us out on Thursday. Oh, one last chat. Pat saying, looking forward to the back end of the week. Friday and Sunday could be good. Oh yes, it's going to be cracking. Join us on the stream to see how the guys do. Thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully Thursday. Bye guys. Well done, iBunting. We salute you here at the Virtual Racers Club. Again, I was Barry Cade. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.